where the rapid evolution of artificial intelligence is reshaping not only the tools we use, but also how we develop talent and steward our planet's resources. So what we are covering today is intro, Agentblazer status, AI sustainability, workforce development in the AI era. And the objective of this meeting is to empower you all to earn the Agentblazer status and also inspire learning within our group on the AI and the crucial topic of AI and being an Agentblazer champion. So we are going to talk about AI and sustainability. We've heard questions around these topics. So today we are going to talk about how they intersect and why becoming fluent in AI is essential to staying relevant in today's evolving job market. So by achieving the champion status, you can uh, advance more, to become more proficient at AI. So here is I'm Shiba Tukral. I'm basically been a user group leader of San Ramon Group since 2020. I'm mother of two kids and 20 times Salesforce certified. I have achieved the champion and innovator status. So these are some of the QR codes. If you want to just take a screen grab, you can look up my articles on LinkedIn. I've been writing a lot on AI, and recently it has been on AI for good, so which also included the sustainability aspect. And then you can subscribe to the San Ramon Trailblazers YouTube channel, this QR code here. It basically is the hub of all our resources, including our slide decks, our meetings, our recordings of our meetings, etc. And then you can connect with me on the LinkedIn through this QR code. So today I'll be sharing about the Agentblazer statuses. So trailheads, learning, and recognition of those demonstrating expertise in AI and Agentforce technology. So this QR code will take you to the link, Agentblazer Champion link. And you can also join this one will actually take you to the Agentblazer community Slack channel, which is amazing resource. I find it really helpful because everybody's initiatives in this area is showcased, and you can share your problems, people share resources, everything. So it's a very good resource you should join, and you will soon share the QR code for the champion status.
How you doing?
Hi,
Good to see you.
good to see. We have people just joining us here in the room. So, uh, moving on. So, as you see, the AI revolution is driving the need for new skills. 76% of companies have a AI skills gap, and 88% of global workers don't have AI skills. So this is a projection. So we have artificial intelligence, then AI agents, data, and CRM. So just want to give a little hook around the why. So this is really our first. This is really our first full-fledged Agentblazer challenge, and that we are running. And then our goal is the why behind the status is to update and encourage everyone to complete it, the champion status. And moving on, you can complete the innovator. And the third is the legend, which will be coming up soon. But you can advance into the legend status only if you complete the first two. So I highly encourage everyone to give it a shot. So it's really helpful for taking you from foundational AI and data skills all the way through the hands-on, especially especially for those identifying those AI agent use cases. So for getting into it, becoming a champion or achieving the status, you can also sign up for a free developer edition or with Agentforce and Data Cloud in it. I will share the link of that. And I will also share the link of the champion status Trailhead badge. So the AI revolution is driving the need for new skills, and preparing for the new world of work is one of the defining business problems of our time. As jobs evolve with AI, so will the skills needed to perform them. 76% of the companies have reported having AI skills gap. So if we don't skill up, basically we risk not being job worthy. So it's very important for us. So while this Salesforce ecosystem is full of opportunities to learn, earn, and connect, 88% of the global workers are saying they still feel less equipped than ever to learn the digital skills required to succeed. And so, oh, I think it's got the slide. Oh, we know our trailblazers are ready to meet this moment by becoming agent blazers. So, trailblazers have always been innovators and pioneers. So, that's how we define trailblazers. They are innovators and pioneers. They create a path for others to follow. And that path today leads to becoming a agent blazer. Agent blazers are visionaries, early adopters, and change makers. They don't just wait for the future to happen to them, they create it. And that's why Salesforce has launched Agent Blazer statuses on Trailhead. We see Agent Blazers as change makers who cut through the AI hype to actually apply AI skills to real business problems. These statuses highlight you and your team's skills and hands on experience building autonomous agents. Each status is earned by completing a learning path with clear skill milestones that are accessible to everyone. The first two levels of status, Agent Blazer Champion and Innovator, are available today. So, as you see, this is the status, and I have achieved the Innovator status. It wasn't very hard, giving a personal view of it. It was 6 hours of work for the first one and 9 hours for the Innovator. So, I'm sure you all can give it a shot and achieve those. So, why you should earn the Agent Blazer status? We see you all as continuous learners who are leading the way for with AI implementation and usage within your organizations. These learning paths will teach you the AI and data skills you need while building your career and adding to your resume. So these are the screenshot you can take of this QR code. Basically, you can access this template. So once you earn the status, use these customizable social sharing templates to share your accomplishments on socials. These are they are images for both the champion and innovator status. So go to the image you like to use, drag and drop your profile photo in the circle, and next to the community logo, and download your image to share on the social. So this is for the innovator status. The earlier one was for the champion. And so our agent placer status is earned on Trailhead. We have two levels currently live. The third level, Legend, is coming up very, very soon. And earning these comes through completing prospective learning paths. So they are laid out clearly with milestones. And this is done through self-paced on Trailhead, so it is accessible to everyone. Our champion level really takes you from foundational AI and data, so AI ethics, you get hands-on for the first time and build your first agent. And then the innovator is earning these, comes through completing prospective learning paths. They are laid out clearly. And then the innovator is more advanced. It's looking at actually implementing agent force. We have two super badges in there. So not only are we walking, not only does it walk you step by step, but tells you exactly what to do in some of those hands-on projects. And there's also this challenge to use those scenarios in your actual in your orgs and then validate that learning. So moving to the next slide. Yeah, and this is the last slide before I give it over to Sunil. So to talk about AI sustainability. So here are some tips for earning the status. Set clear goals. Start each week for setting specific achievable goals. Use the milestones in each trail to break it into smaller sections. Never stop learning. Lifelong learning has numerous mental health benefits, including reducing stress and improving memory and cognitive function. Stay focused, curious, and keep pushing forward. The power of positive thinking. Learning can be challenging, but maintaining a positive attitude can make all the difference. So celebrate every small win. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Being an early adopter is not always easy, but you got this. Agentblazer. So basically, the champion status takes about 6.5 hours, and it took me exactly that amount of time, maybe a little less. So I encourage you to just spare that time and just get your champion status. And then the other thing is the innovator took me about 9.5 hours. So you can do it. You got this, Agentblazers. Giving it over to Sunil for AI sustainability. Yeah, you can come here.
Hi, everyone. So basically, talking about sustainability, right? Sustainability is like, first of all, it's like, what is sustainability? It would be like, is it responsible? But a lot of people are, okay, let me maybe go to the next slide, explain it better. What's the next slide? Hang on here. Okay. From here. Okay, that's fine. Right. So basically, if you look at it, this is on the first, if you say extreme left, is the core values of Salesforce, right? And sustainability is one of the core values of Salesforce. Like your people kind of see all the trust, customer success, innovation, quality stuff. But sustainability is kind of hidden one, but that's also one of the most important values of Salesforce too. And basically, when you talk about sustainability, it is like what everything that Salesforce does. So basically, they're making it more sustainable also at the same time. So basically, it's also kind of inbuilt in the operational processes, right? In case like when you say Salesforce is like a trustworthy platform, sustainability is one of the core values too. And even like when they basically looked at the Agentforce, and Agentforce was also built on the same sustainable kind of what we call the principles, I would say. And if you look at it, that's why getting sustainability, you must have heard about the program from Salesforce as a 1t.org kind of thing, is a 1 trillion trees, net zero cloud is there. It's all about the sustainability kind of the thought process that Salesforce has. Now, basically, before we go on, I say, how could I help like address the environmental challenges, right? So the how is coming in from transforming complex systems. Basically, when you say is, if you do automation and you kind of use a sustainable way, automatically you'll be cutting down the hours. When you cut down the hours, automatically you have a less strain on the resources, right? From same thing, accelerating discovery and innovation, driving behavioral change, enhancing adaptation and resilience, importance of climate change and modeling policy. So basically, with our AI models and other stuff, we can kind of come up with the better solutions to solve the problems that we have in the world. Now, if you see by how much, it might be like 7 to 14%, but that's like the goal by 2035. It might look slightly far-fetched, but like a lot of people understand like that right now, people are not even on the AI journey yet to understand exactly how AI would be used. How can you even actually reach that goal? So it looks a little bit far-fetched, but kind of it will kind of be there because if you were to have like all the departments, first of all, people have to be trained to use it. Second thing is you implement in the systems in the companies, and then you start to see the savings coming in, right? Now, one thing is that people say, okay, hey, right now there's a lot of, you might have come across like AI uses a lot of power kind of thing. So the data centers are using a lot of power, and maybe by 2027 there will not be any power. So that's the kind of challenges. People are thinking that's a risk of adopting AI. Why should I even use AI? Because it's basically kind of like draining of my resources too for the environment. But the way it kind of works is you need to like the smart demand, right? So you basically what's happening is it is the using AI wisely, right? So when I say using AI wisely is like you're not just doing it like having a more responsible way to use AI. Agentforce is like the way the Agentforce is built up is you do not need to fine tune it like a model and everything, right? So if you have some other model, you have to fine tune it, takes a lot of energy. Agentforce is like ready out of the box kind of stuff. You just put the topics instructions ready to go, right? Some company like we have also you have the trailhead is there for people to get up to speed on that. Efficiency piece comes in is like you're doing more with less. I just talked a little bit about that before. Is the when the systems are automated, you can do more with the same amount of resources. You do not need that many people, or you don't need that much resources to do the same things. On the clean supply side, is powering AI with low impact resources. So there's like, you remember, like in case you have like a soda or like a Coke or something like that, there's a kind of how many calories have been used. So they're kind of going into that kind of world of basically also kind of the putting like the AI standards to put how much energy was used by certain things or certain actions, because some models might take more energy or some processes might take more energy than the other ones. So that's also coming in on that side too. So this is like on the sustainable side. Uh, People just forget the impact of on the environment of using AI, but overall, it's good to keep at the back of the mind is like this is one of the key like core values of Salesforce, and sustainability has to be there. Otherwise, if everybody starts using AI in not responsible way, maybe there's no energy left, right? From that perspective too. Yeah, I guess that is it. Yeah, I'll pass it over to Krish. Talking
Little
about
bit introduction, you can give it introduction.
oh, for Krish.
For you.
Oh, for me. Okay, for me, I'm actually forgot to talk about myself. Uh, I'm executive director for Kind Cause. I'm a fractional CFO. I'm on the finance side of things. I talk to a lot of finance people. I'm trying to focus on how AI will impact the finance and the accounting functions in the companies. And when I talk to a lot of accountants, like what Shiba was talking about, a lot of people are not AI ready. A lot of people I talk to, they kind of heard about AI. There's a lot of noise out there, but they don't know how, right? So all the people who are actually getting ready on the AI journey, it's very important. Like you're on the pioneer, you're in the front facing thing. The more you know now, the better it is. You might have heard the term is if you do not know AI, okay, you might get replaced. And actually, I would say it's like giving an example is think like this: there are 10 people in the company. 5 people know AI, 5 people do not know AI. And if companies start adopting more and more processes, start automating more things, you say, okay, your performance review comes in. You say, hey, you don't know, you don't work kept up with the tech. Basically, let's keep the people who know the stuff in the company, right? So you're actually future proofing your career too. So basically, my mission is to help the accountants to future proof their careers from that perspective. All right, and passing on to Krish.
Hello, I'm Krish. I'm currently a Salesforce developer at NPR. Been a Salesforce developer, Salesforce in the Salesforce ecosystem for over 5 years, and I believe a lot of things are going to be changing with AI, the both on and off platform. So we're going to be talking about workforce development in the AI era and things that Salesforce have put together to kind of describe what's going to be happening with the workforce. So next slide. So there's a global workforce development team at Salesforce. And what does it do? The workforce development team fuels the Agentblazer movement by expanding access to Salesforce skills, enabling career growth, and strengthening the global talent pipeline. They strategically partners with WFDs, NGOs, different educational institutions, governments, customers, and other partners. We equip different individuals with in-demand skills that drive certifications and connect talent to meaningful career opportunities within the Salesforce ecosystem. We also cultivate a vibrant and engaged workforce development community by providing platforms for connection, celebrating collective impact, and empowering partners and learners to thrive through impactful events, networking, mentorship, a dedicated resource hub, and amplifying compelling stories that showcase the transformative power of WFD initiatives. We drive transformative impact through a strong community presence, targeted enablement, and effective storytelling, ensuring WFD partners and learners thrive in an agentic AI world. So Salesforce has a lot of community events such as this one as well, community groups that help the general community, local communities learn about what's going on in Salesforce and what is Agentforce, and really just upskilling local communities. So Salesforce says that we are in a global labor shortage, and annual population growth has slowed to less than 1%. So 85 million jobs could go unfulfilled. So while it's our mission to see learners thrive in agentic AI world, we're in a shortage. 85 million jobs are at a risk of going unfulfilled by 2030 due to lack of skilled workers, and every company is feeling it. In tech, hiring is even more challenging, and in healthcare, so many more workers are burned out and changing jobs, even more so since the pandemic. Population growth has also slowed, which has led to a stagnant labor market around the world. So let's go to the next slide. Now, with a global labor shortage plus the need for new AI skills, it's clear that the AI revolution is creating opportunities. Leaders agree that generative AI improves customer success. Gen AI leads to higher levels of productivity and frees up employee time. According to the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report, 2/3 of employers plan to hire talent with specific AI skills, and 3 in 4 companies are likely to adopt AI by 2027. There may be members of your community groups or even family or friends who are afraid that their jobs will be replaced by AI, but it's important to understand that individuals who know how to leverage AI tools will be the ones replacing those who don't. So, next slide.
No questions.
And this is why the Agentblazer challenge is being rolled out. You and your community members have Trailhead at the tip of your fingers and the opportunity to upskill for free, not only on AI for free. Here at Salesforce, we often use the phrase that tomorrow's jobs belongs to today's learners. And it's because we all need to be learning continuously to keep up with the constant evolution of AI. The pace of change is reshaping job roles across all industries. And if you aren't learning, you're quickly falling behind. With that said, I want to touch on the top skills of 2025 according to the World Economic Forum: analytical thinking and innovation, active learning and learning strategies, complex problem solving, critical thinking and analysis, the ability to think creatively, develop original ideas, and take initiative. Leadership and social influence, which you all have as community group leaders, proficiency in using appropriate technology, monitoring its use and controlling its operations, the ability to design and test software and systems to meet user needs, the capacity to cope with stress, adapt to change, and remain flexible in the face of challenges, the ability to reason logically, solve problems, and generate new ideas. Of course, there are many more skills, but these top 10 have been highlighted so that you know what areas you and your community should be skilling up to ensure that you are staying relevant in today's job market. So those are the 10 skills.
Ask questions.
Hmm?
Anybody has questions, they can ask. Raise hands for questions.
You can know it.
I don't see anyone have questions.
You can just ask anybody other question. So
Let's just finish the slide.
yeah, you can finish the last slide. Yeah.
So as I wrap up, there are a few steps I want to share with you. Subscribe to our newsletter. So this is the Salesforce newsletter I can put into the chat.
Yeah. Later.
And then there's a couple resources that we'll share in the chat. But these are the next steps. So we have a newsletter, the Salesforce fundamentals, and stay tuned for updates for the WD, the Workforce Development Partner Program. And that's it.
Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, please open your mics and ask us questions. And I will just share the links as well.
Any question, Mr. Mano?
Not for now.
Not for now.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
One of his slides shows on the labor shortage. So I saw 85 million jobs will be. Is that due to some new thing for people who trying to learn AI? The shortage
It's
comes
not for
after.
that. I believe
Wait,
it is also the
link.
population is going down, right? So
Krish?
the growth rate.
Where's the link?
The growth rate is going
Oh.
down, right? Because so everyone's aging.
Yes.
So now in turn, like as we go along, right? So there'll be less people, like based on the thing, right? Now the market looks to be shaky, more this. But at the same time, like I was talking, like say a finance field or other field or anything, same thing, right? So if people who know the skills are more valuable. And the thing is, like for example, I think like there are 3 people in the department, right? And one person kind of knew the skills, picked it up, and other people did not pick up the skills. And when the review comes in and say, okay, we need to cut some people out, what do you think is going to get cut out, right? The guy doesn't know the skills, right? So it's good to have those than not have those. That's one thing. So being staying ahead of the curve is much better. And when you see the AI, there's a lot of noise outside. And I sent some links on the, hey, go into the Salesforce stuff. Oh, wow, I understand because it's systematically done. You get it, right? Kind of thing. Because, and it's just like if you're already in tech, you kind of know it a little bit. It's much faster to learn because you already know it. Compared to other people, just, oh, do this chat. Some people only know ChatGPT. It's AI.
So the questions for everyone was, what was the question?
The question was basically is the
Labor shortage.
They say, hey, like where are the jobs? Basically, that's the key thing, right? It looks like
asking where the job, where the shortage.
yeah. The basic thing is that what they are looking at is from the perspective of the population is going down. But at the same time, also you need to remember is if you're skilling up, you're not going to lose anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're always getting an edge over other people in the company all the time. Or even like you might apply for a job and say, hey, all my people are untrained. I'm going to kick everybody out and get new people in. So that's also possible too, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
So anybody, virtual audience, do you have any questions? Everybody's very clear on everything. Do you want us to share any QR codes, etc.?
Yeah, if you can share the QR code, that would be great, Shiva.
Yeah, I already shared the links. Did you get the links?
On this chat, yeah.
Yeah, those links basically are the QR codes largely, but the ones that Krish was covering, the vforum.org, and just sharing those links as well. Some of these links. So basically, this session was to encourage everyone to attain those statuses and also to encourage everyone to get up to speed with the AI knowledge.
Have you done?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I did ask. Yeah,
And how is the job market now for Salesforce administrators?
that's the
Let me, Krish, stop recording.